AC Designs.
Tropical wave and Invest-97L was top of mind for many across the southeastern part of the U.S. and specifically here in Florida. So here tonight it is now just on that northwestern corner of Hispaniola, headed towards the eastern tip of Cuba over the next several hours. Still just kind of disorganized showers and some thunderstorms down there here this evening. But where is this thing going to be headed? Well, over about the next 24 to 36 hours, it's going to track right along Cuba. So along a lot of that land, not really going to be able to get its act together all that much until it crests the northern tip of Cuba and heads towards the Floridian Keys by the end of tomorrow and into the weekend. Then we're really going to start to see some development likely there in this system. But what are we looking at big picture wise? Well, it's kind of locked in between two big ridges of high pressure, one across the Four Corners and southern plain regions of the U.S. and another over the Bermuda High. So it's kind of just wedged in between here. And the big question is it going to get picked up by that upper level flow? And we're watching for this dip in the jet stream, this trough digging down across the mid-Atlantic and New England and Great Lakes region. How far south is that going to dip? Is that going to grab a hold of this system and pull it up to the north and northeast? That would bring it through potentially quicker and as a weaker storm as we head into the end of the weekend and even into early next week. But some of that will be dependent upon this system swirling up across the Great Lakes. You can kind of see the center of that circulation there near Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. That kind of just ball or wave of energy is what we're going to watch to eventually push further to the east and southeast. Now, if that system across the upper Midwest takes a little bit longer, that could allow this tropical cyclone potentially to drift further westward and strengthen over those very warm Gulf Ocean waters, which could potentially make it into a category or a major hurricane by early next week. Now, if that system comes through a little bit faster across the Ohio River Valley and into the southeast, that means the cold front accompanying it would likely pick up that system, would drag it through much of northeast Florida and the first coast a little bit sooner, but it would also be much weaker. It wouldn't spend nearly as much time out over the open ocean and those very warm waters. So that would be the ideal situation for us. So we'll just have to wait and see what exactly happens. But at least for tomorrow, warm to start you off. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s tomorrow afternoon. We will see some afternoon thunderstorms primarily along the coast and I-95. Those will then push further and further inland as you head throughout the day. But good news, your Friday night looking dry. Saturday, similar story, some isolated thunderstorms there as well. But again, big story is going to be that chance for tropical rains on the way by the end of the weekend and into early next week. But we also got to look at your Paris forecast here as well. I know they've had a few events canceled or postponed due to weather. Not the case here, though, for your Friday or the weekend. Pretty seasonal temperatures in the low 80s. A little bit cloudy with some drizzle around for the weekend, but overall, looking pretty nice for the Paris Olympics as we head into the weekend.